All right, welcome to the 5th episode of BACKSTOP BANDIT. We're here in Chicago, Illinois, in the basement gym of this guy right here, Lorenzo Rios. Lorenzo, thanks for coming on, bro. Appreciate you.
No, thank you for coming. I'm really excited that you're here in Chicago and excited to do this with you.
Exactly, bro, for sure. So me and Lorenzo played together a couple summers ago in a league, a college summer league in Florida. Now he's at Rice. He's at Rice in his junior year down in Houston, Texas. Getting ready for a big year over there. Chicago native. We're here doing our first ever BACKSTOP BANDIT camp outside of our hometown of Denver. So kind of a big trip out for us. He hooked it up for us. Got a bunch of catchers and stuff. So we're about to have day 2 of our camp here in Chicago, which has been awesome so far. But today we're going to talk a little bit, get to know Lorenzo, get some insight from him on his career, just on the position in general. So let's start with let's just talk about you as a catcher. Get to know you as a catcher. So talk about like your personal evolution, your style, different adjustments you've made over the years, and things like that.
I would say at the catching position, I used to be a middle infielder, and so catching was kind of something that I floated back between short and catching as well, and also pitched as little as everyone else did, when they were the early
Right.
youth age. So
Right.
catching for me was something that I just did athletically, and I kind of really got taught until late high school, especially going into college. Turners helped me exponentially, but so I use kind of catching as something just to be athletic. I used to like blocking the ball with my glove, just by feeling with it, moving side to side. That's kind of something that I've had to try to come out of, just because blocking with your chest and is just more reliable, especially at the keep growing older and older at the next level. But I think it's just continuing to get better every year. I think that's what I've done. And owning the staff, owning leadership, owning the position, I think is huge to be really good at that at the position, especially at the college level. It's not an easy position. I think it's the most demanding position, I think, in sports in general.
No doubt. No doubt.
So I think catching for me has just been one, the focus, and then constantly getting better over time. And especially you have one knee stances now, and so I've kind of adapted that into my game. But I still keep the traditional, especially with runners on base, and just continuing that's been my progress over time. So I enjoy it. I continue to love catching, and so it's why I do it.
For sure, I can attest to everything he just said. I mean, he's a super athletic kid. We played together when he was a freshman. I was a couple years older than him, so it was cool to see you then, because super athletic, like a lot of good things that you did, making crazy plays even back then, and stuff like that. But you were. But then, like now, as I've sort of gotten to watch you over the years, watch you develop, like you've been able to really polish your game behind the plate. You became a really good receiver. Starting to block really well. The kid's got an absolute hose too. We posted some of his plays he's made on our Instagram, because like they're super impressive. So athleticism definitely plays a huge role in it. I think you see a lot. You see a lot of, even at the pro level, like infielders that have really good hands, athleticism, whatever it is. They see that they can turn those guys into catchers. So you, with a middle infield background, I was kind of the same way actually. It kind of gives you some of those skills, like you said, like more comfortable with your glove, paddle blocking, whatever it is.
100%.
Having good hands and stuff can be a super valuable skill. But then also being able to sort of not have to rely on that, but getting good at the blocking with your chest or whatever it is that you mentioned as well. So I think it's kind of part of, at least from my angle watching you, part of your like just growth and maturity at the position over the years, like giving yourself more options and more ways to be reliable back there. It's been awesome to watch, and I'm glad that I've been able to sort of play a bit of a role in it. But it's all on this kid. This kid's grinded. He's an absolute grinder. Someone that I admire and that I look up to myself. So, and now he's his junior year, and we just keep going up.
Exactly.
The sky's the limit, dude. The sky's the limit for this kid, for sure.